thank you for joining us. I'm Beth Jones. Those who knew him say he was one of a kind, equally devoted to service and family. Our Doug Banks was at the Cross Insurance Center as attendees paid respects and shared memories.
The life of Maine Game Warden pilot Joshua Tibbetts was celebrated on Thursday.
I will hold you in my broken heart always.
Law enforcement from across Maine escorted the 50-year-old into the Cross Insurance Center. Loved ones surrounding his flag-draped casket.
I'll never stop being proud to be his daughter. I wish we had more time, more dinners, more talks, more movies, more ordinary days together. Thank you for everything you gave us. Thank you for the memories, the lessons, the adventures, and the love. I'll carry the memories with me forever.
The father of 2 daughters and a stepdaughter was restocking fish in the area of Schoolhouse Pond in Avon on Tuesday, May 12th. Authorities say at around 11 a.m., his Cessna dispatched an automatic distress call. There was no prior communication before the crash, and he was the only one on board. Franklin County authorities identified Tibbetts. The FAA and the NTSB are currently investigating the incident. Meanwhile, his fellow wardens pledged to keep watch over his family.
You have my phone number. You know where my office is, and I, along with every game warden here, will be there if you need us.
Those who spoke on Thursday told tales of misadventures in ordinary moments of the Corinna-raised man, all of which encapsulated how people described him as one of a kind and devoted to work, life, and above all, his family.
As I try to assign some meaning to this awful tragedy, I try to remind myself of a few important truths, and I want to leave them with you today. Tell the people you love that you love them every single chance you get. Don't sweat the small stuff. Relationships are what truly matter in this world. And finally, listen to people. Just listen.
In Bangor, Doug Banks, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
And following the program inside the Cross Insurance Center for Warden Joshua Tibbetts, the ceremony was moved outside for more honors, including the last call. Here's a look at the moments that followed the celebration of life.
All units, 2203, Game Warden Pilot Joshua Tibbetts. I show you 10-7 for the final time. End of watch, Tuesday, May 12, 2026. Thank you for your service. We have the watch from here. Dispatch clear.
In other news, first responders from Waldo County and beyond are gathering to say their goodbyes to fallen Morrill firefighter 27-year-old Andrew Cross, who was killed in the line of duty at Robbins Lumber Mill. Our Callie Warren is at Riposta Funeral Home in Belfast with more on that. Callie.
Beth, visiting hours for emergency personnel are going on right now here at Riposta Funeral Home, with several local departments coming out tonight to pay their respects to Andrew Cross. Cross was tragically killed in the line of duty on Friday. His fellow firefighters from the Morrill Volunteer Fire Department are coming out here this evening alongside local police departments, fire, EMS, game wardens, and members of the public. Crowds have been building here behind me since 5 p.m. this evening as folks are gathering to remember and honor Cross's life, cut far too short in Friday's Robbins Lumber Mill fire. I spoke with members of Cross's department during his memorial procession on Saturday, Beth, and they really just describe him as a very hardworking and kind young man who would do anything for his family, and that includes his family on the Morrill Fire Department. And he always made an effort to support those around him, those close to him, and those that he hadn't even met, that, you know, he spent several days responding to people's worst days, often as a member of the local volunteer fire department. And Cross's loved ones are going to be taking place in a private memorial service for him tomorrow. That will be in his town of Morrill. But tonight is kind of open to the public for those that, you know, were close to him, but also those that had not met him, that want to come and pay their respects, have the opportunity to do that tonight and remember the life and legacy of this hometown hero. Beth, back to you.
Callie, thank you. In other news tonight, police have arrested a Clinton man for a murder in Clinton that happened in June of last year. Major Aaron Turcotte of the state police says 65-year-old James Simonson of Clinton was arrested just before 3:30 this afternoon. He's being charged with murder and possession of a firearm by a prohibited person. In connection with a shooting that wounded 68-year-old William Parent of Clinton, Parent later died from his injuries. An autopsy concluded the cause of death to be gunshot wounds and the manner of death to be homicide. Simonson is being held at the Kennebec County Jail without bail. Meanwhile, a federal court has dismissed a lawsuit brought by the United States Department of Justice seeking to compel Maine's Secretary of State to hand over voter data. Secretary of State Shanna Bellows first declined the DOJ request in August of 2025. The DOJ filed the suit against Maine in September of 2025. In a statement, Secretary Bellows said, quote, "Today's ruling affirms that states, not the federal government, are in charge of our elections. From the moment the Trump administration sought every American's voter data, I said no." She went on to say, quote, "Let me be clear, Trump and the DOJ may continue to try to interfere with free and fair elections run by states. We will not let them," end quote. And now, folks, we'll pause for a first look at our forecast.
All right, thank you, Beth. Weather is brought to you by Ticket Mosquito Guard. We stop ticks and mosquitoes. Let's talk weather out there for us today. And we talking about temperatures kind of cool this time of the year. We should be near 70. We're at 62 here in the Bangor area today. 59 Millinocket, so comfortably cool, we'll say, across the area. And we'll likely have high temperatures near 64 the rest of the week into the weekend. The wind out there today, basically northwest, around 10 to 15 miles per hour, making it feel a bit cooler across the area once again today. But the clouds are hugging the coastal areas for a while today. These will push off to the east, though, tonight, and behind it, clear skies build in. Thus, we'll have some cool temperatures for lows tonight back in the 30s. And then overall, it's going to stay dry probably through tomorrow, through Saturday and Sunday, and probably some rain showers late Sunday into Monday of the holiday weekend. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is mostly clear skies, a bit cool, with low temperatures down in the 30s. Your full forecast is coming up.
Jeff, thank you so much. Coming up on ABC 7 News at 6, with Maine's primary elections fast approaching, we're taking a closer look at the candidates. Stay tuned.
For 20 years, Graham Plattner has shared his hateful and bigoted beliefs online. Police officers who keep us safe, Plattner says they're all bastards. Black people, Plattner insults them and says they don't tip. And if you dare disagree with Graham Plattner, he calls you retarded and a fag. 20 years of nonstop bigotry and hate from Graham Plattner. Read it yourself at bigotedplattner.com. Pine Tree Results Pack is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Chevy trucks are as capable and dependable as the Chevy people who drive them. You probably know one. Your sister. Your buddy. The ones who always show up. They all have that little extra something. And maybe you got it too.
Just announced. Get 2.9% APR on all 2026 Silverado 1500 models. Or get $6,000 total cash allowance, plus an additional $1,000 when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
If you've been injured in a motorcycle wreck, call 855 Iron Law today. Iron Horse Motorcycle Lawyers. We protect our own.
When you work in disaster services, the phone rings at all hours. Penobscot Cleaning, can I help you? People appreciate hearing a real voice on the other end. Since 1976, that personal touch has set us apart. When disaster strikes, you just want your life back to normal. You want a reputable company, someone you can trust. We take care of things and give you peace of mind. I'm Jason Sear, owner of Penobscot Cleaning Services. 24/7, we're here for you.
Here at Twin City Tire and Service, you will be working with industry professionals. We have ASE certified master technicians and certified tire and lube technicians. If we need your vehicle for a duration of time, we offer a complimentary shuttle service and can even offer a loaner vehicle. Being a client at Twin City Tire and Service means that we will treat you right. This includes a 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty on mechanical repairs. We also provide you with 1 year of complimentary roadside assistance. Come see us today at Twin City Tire and Service in Brewer.
You're watching ABC7 Bangor.
As Maine's primary election approaches quickly, we want to give our viewers a deeper look into the candidates they'll potentially be voting for. Today, we hear from Republican gubernatorial candidate Jonathan Bush.
Who is Jonathan Bush?
Jonathan Bush is, I am a father of 7, a veteran, an entrepreneur, for the last 30 years, a CEO. I'm running because I think Maine needs an outsider who is a CEO. We need a bit of a turnaround in Augusta after 8 years of triple barrel single party rule. And since I was a platoon leader in the Army, I've been leading groups of people against a mission, whether that's shredding the distractions, and Augusta has accumulated many distractions, recruiting great people to come in and help, which Augusta needs, getting rid of the weak links, and relentlessly motivating the team, just staying on mission, staying attracted to the core goal and not getting distracted. So I believe Maine dearly needs a tax cut. We should not be the 3rd highest tax state in the country. We're the 5th poorest. We should be somewhere in the middle of the pack, at least for starters. And that means being a little humbler about what our state government does in order to accomplish that tax cut. That will then give us a chance to grow the economy, and we will get into a series of rinse, slather, repeat improvements in the tax and spend cycle. New Hampshire, our neighbors, got much lower taxes, and 10% of the state's economy is government, where here it's 19% of the state's economy is government. Part of that is what they spend, but part of that is their economy is growing. Maine's economic growth last year was 0. That is not an okay place for an American economy to be. And once we get that growth cycle going, we can start investing in our education, making it an easier place to start and grow small businesses, become a place that we can relate to and are proud of as we get, stronger and grow.
And that was Jonathan Bush. Still to come on ABC 7 News at 6, a NASA engineer stopped by Bangor High School today as part of the Challenger Learning Center of Maine's 40th anniversary initiative. Stay tuned.
I'm Jordan Wood. Everywhere I go, Mainers tell me they've had enough. Tired of higher costs, exhausted by endless wars, and worn out by corporate greed. Washington is failing us. It's time for a new generation to fight Trump and the billionaires. I've already taken on election deniers and won. I'll never take a dime from corporate PACs or lobbyists. I'm Jordan Wood, and I approve this message because I'll fight corruption, defend our democracy, and finally pass Medicare for all.
Over 250 years ago, we didn't like the taxes, so we dumped the tea. Today, that same unstoppable spirit drives Ram. Now with the Ram Declaration of Deals, we're pledging our allegiance to the American people. 0% financing for 60 months on select 2026 models, or we'll cover your sales tax, plus no monthly payments for 90 days, and a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Because a promise means nothing unless you back it up. Nothing stops America. Nothing stops Ram.
Spring is here and the rebates are huge with Valley Home Services. With the quiet and efficient Fujitsu Airstage units, there's never been a better time to buy. And with efficiency main rebates up to $9,500. Plus, Valley Home is offering an additional promotional discount of $750 per system until May 31st. Best of all, everyone qualifies for a rebate even if you've received one before. Spring into home comfort and incredible rebates with Valley Home Services.
This is what everyone's talking about.
Everything's on the table.
This is what champions come to take. This is what everyone came to see.
And the slam!
No do-overs. No second chances. No more Mr. Nice Guy. This is winner take all. And it's all happening now on the home of the NBA Finals. Don't miss it, June 3rd on ABC and the ESPN app.
Welcome back in, folks. We'll start with some news out of Maine baseball as Hunter St. Denis has been named the America East Rookie of the Year. The America East Conference announced their regular season awards on Tuesday afternoon, and headlining a list of award-winning Black Bears is freshman Hunter St. Denis, who had quite the impact for Maine this season. He registered 57 hits, 37 runs, 10 home runs, and 39 RBIs in his first year as a Black Bear. As the Rookie of the Year, he was subsequently named to the All-Rookie team alongside Troy Carpenter. Other Black Bears awarded include Jason Krager, Juju Stevens, and Albert De La Rosa, who were named to the All-Conference team. Now, Maine just wrapped up their tournament game with UMBC. They win 5-4. We'll have those highlights for you later tonight on Fox 22 and ABC 7. Let's go national now to check in with the Red Sox, who have just swept their series with the Kansas City Royals. After scoring 3-1 and 7-1 wins versus KC on Monday and Tuesday, the Sox looked to make it a clean sweep on Wednesday, and they did just that. But it was a much more competitive game this time around. The Sox trailed 1-0 early in the game and later trailed 3-2 until the top of the 7th inning, and that is when Boston's leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran, came through big for the Sox, just as he has throughout this whole series, crushing a ball to left field for a 2-run homer that would give Boston a 4-3 lead, a score that would hold for the win and the sweep. Interim manager Chad Tracy says Duran's recent success at bat has sparked new life into the team.
Bats kind of came to life this week, which was really nice to see. So, and then to grab, be trailing, get another big swing from Jarren and come back and win in comeback fashion was very satisfying. When you're sitting atop the offense in front of Willier and Wilson and that group of guys, if he starts going, it's no secret that's going to help us go. So, but he's taking some really, really big at-bats right now.
Lastly, we had some big news break out of the NFL on Wednesday. Legendary quarterback Aaron Rodgers has announced that 2026 will be the final season of his career. It was announced earlier this week that Rodgers would re-sign with the Pittsburgh Steelers after some speculation that he may not return. He then made an appearance in front of the media in Pittsburgh to talk about his decision, where he told reporters that 2026 would be the last dance. Future Hall of Famer is best known for his career with the Green Bay Packers before his stops with the Jets and Steelers. Rodgers is a 4-time MVP, a Super Bowl 45 champion, and he sits with the 4th most touchdown passes ever and sits 5th on the all-time pass yards list. Rodgers will be reunited with his very first NFL head coach, Mike McCarthy, for his final season, something that he says feels very surreal.
It was surreal, honestly, sitting in the meeting, the first 8 o'clock meeting on Monday. Took me back to being a 22-year-old kid, sitting in Green Bay, listening to Mike's first meeting in 2006. So it's fun. I mean, it's like a pinch me moments, been happening the last few days.
That's all the time we have for sports. Here's your full 5-day forecast.
All right, thank you. Weather is brought to you by WVII Signs, innovative signage designed for impact. All right, we're talking about weather out there for today, and not a bad day, a bit cool for late May. In fact, compared to yesterday at this hour, we're about 24, 25 degrees colder. So yes, a cold front came through, and we're likely going to keep things cool now for several days, at least cooler, with high temperatures pretty much in the low 60s around here into the weekend and beyond. Today, though, is 62 here in Bangor, 59 Millinocket area, so it's comfortable with some sunshine across the area now, but the average high is up near 70 this time of the year. All right, so low temperatures this morning, around 48 here in Bangor, 44 Millinocket, but the 30s are not so far away, and these are going to begin to slide this way for us tonight. So with the clear skies tonight, light winds out there as well, we do have some frost possible pretty much north and west of the Bangor area. If you planted your garden or have some hanging baskets out there and you're north and west in the blue area here, you want to give them a cover tonight or bring those plants inside. But the overall trend is a warming trend for us. This is the 15-day forecast or so, keeping above average temperatures across the Midwest and for our neck of the woods as well. So this will keep us near or slightly above 70 for highs, which of course is very comfortable this time of the year. The wind today was a bit of a thing out of the northwest, around 10 to 15 miles per hour. We had a few wind gusts near 20, but the wind's going to calm down tonight and come back tomorrow around 10 miles per hour throughout the afternoon. So a less windy stretch of weather is ahead, likely into Sunday afternoon. So the waves out there, hardly any waves out there, right? 2 to 3 feet directly offshore. Will likely stay this way tonight and throughout the day for tomorrow. Okay, so it's cooler out there. You know that for sure, right? With low temperatures back in the 30s in some areas tonight. And then plenty of sunshine, though, through tomorrow, also for Saturday, before some clouds roll back in later Sunday. And there could be some showers around late Sunday and for Memorial Day on Monday. All right, so out there now, some clouds right along coastal areas currently, but they're pushing to the east right now. So behind that, clear skies are broken out, and likely clear skies for everybody tonight into tomorrow morning. And then overall tomorrow is going to be a bright sunny day for everybody. It gets a little bit messy back to the west of us right now, but we're likely going to stay dry probably through Sunday night before we get some rain showers Sunday night into Monday of next week. So the rainfall looks like this. We're dry through Friday into Saturday. Here's that rain shower for late Sunday and a few more rain showers for Monday and probably Wednesday of next week. Our forecast time for tonight, though, is lots of clear skies, a bit cool with low temperatures down near 38 and frost well north and west of the Bangor area tonight. For tomorrow, all right, so lots of sunshine. That late May sun's going to feel nice and warm tomorrow with highs near 68 or so, very comfortable with a northwest breeze around 10 to 15. Now looking ahead, your 5-day forecast shows temperatures in the 60s now for Saturday into Sunday, a bit cooler for the holiday on Monday, 61, followed by the return of mid-70s or so Tuesday into Wednesday of next week.
Thank you so much, Jeff, and there is still more to come after the break.
Paramount Paving, Maine's go-to for all your paving and seal coating. Paramount Paving offers commercial and residential paving and seal coating services throughout eastern and central Maine. Give us a call for a free estimate today. Paramount Paving. When it comes to paving, we are Paramount.
Jado Highlands Golf Course, nestled in the woods of Lincoln, just a short drive from Bangor or Holton. Designed for players of all abilities, Jado features everything a golfer desires. 18 fully irrigated holes, driving range, practice green, and a golf shop with instruction available. Jado maintains quality course conditions while proudly displaying some of the most scenic views in Maine. Challenge yourself to a round of golf surrounded by the beauty of Maine at Jado Highlands Golf Course.
Summer's here. Who's ready for camp in a new Toyota? Nice flash! The scavenger hunt starts now! The call was coming from inside the Tacoma!
Now, from the longest-lasting brand, you could get a $309 a month lease on a ruggedly refined, fuel-sipping Tacoma with a $15,814 total contract cost.
Your summer starts here!
Toyota, let's go places.
We need to shake up Augusta. But who will do it? An insider or an outsider? The insider is Bobby Charles, a D.C. lobbyist for 25 years. The outsider? Jonathan Bush, a conservative businessman and disruptor. Bush is the only candidate who's created hundreds of jobs in Maine while reducing waste and fraud. And Bush will slash your property and income taxes.
I'm Jonathan Bush. Let's shake up Augusta.
Are you in need of remodeling your bathroom?
Want to convert your tub into a safe walk-in shower? Call the experts at Bangor Bathrooms by Design now. They offer complete bathroom remodels, and from start to finish, your satisfaction is guaranteed. Call them now and save thousands. 659-6457. Enjoy that brand new bathroom you've always wanted from Bangor Bathrooms by Design. Transforming bathrooms, elevating lives.
Paramount Paving, Maine's go-to for all your paving and seal coating. Paramount Paving offers commercial and residential paving and seal coating services throughout eastern and central Maine. Give us a call for a free estimate today. Paramount Paving. When it comes to paving, we are Paramount.
Get off your phones. That's the new advice aimed at children from the Surgeon General, who issued an advisory that screen time needs to be limited. ABC's Jacqueline Lee has more from Washington.
Children need to live real life and get off their screens. That's the new Surgeon General advisory, urging children to put down their phones and tablets and, quote, be in the moment.
Our message to children is simple. Life exists beyond the screen.
The Department of Health and Human Services calling this an urgent public health issue and recommending the children's youth reduce excessive screen time.
This statement is needed now. Policy is needed now. It's the responsibility of schools, the community, policy, and the tech industry to be working together collaboratively.
The 40-page document doesn't present any new research, but is a summary of previous studies published by organizations like the American Academy of Pediatrics and Journal of the American Medical Association. The report outlines these recommendations. Children younger than 18 months, no screen time. Under 6, less than 1 hour per day. And kids ages 6 to 18, 2 hours per day. Doctors say too much screen time can lead to a number of health problems.
There can be physical effects, such as kids not going outside, less exercise, increased risk of being overweight or obese. There's also a lot of psychological and emotional effects as well, potentially increasing the risk of depression, anxiety, exposing kids to sextortion, cyberbullying, eating disorders.
But there's guidance for parents who aren't sure how to navigate their children off screens.
And the first thing is to model good behavior. That is so incredibly important. You can't lecture your kids about putting down the screens if you yourself are always on a screen at the dinner table.
HHS adding that parents should pay attention to what kids are doing on their screens and the content they are accessing. Jacqueline Lee, ABC News, Washington.
The U.S. Environmental Protection Agency is helping to increase awareness around the risks of lead-based paint. According to the EPA, it's a long-standing effort to address the risks of lead paint across New England. They say over 300 children in Maine are poisoned by lead annually, with the most common cause being dust from lead-based paint. Over the past year, the EPA has completed dozens of on-site inspections and reached out to thousands of properties and facilities to help increase awareness and compliance for federal lead paint rules. EPA New England Regional Administrator Mark Sanborn said in a statement, quote, "The continuation of EPA New England's lead paint initiative aims to reduce lead exposure and give families peace of mind in their day-to-day. By promoting lead-safe practices and working closely with our local partners, we're promoting healthier futures for communities who are greatly impacted by environmental hazards like lead." According to the EPA, activities around increased awareness will be taking place this year across the state with a focus on education and lead-safe renovation professionals for rural northern Mainers. Well, students at Bangor High School got a visit today from a NASA engineer as part of the Challenger Learning Center of Maine's 40th anniversary initiative. Dr. Kenneth Harris is a senior project engineer with the Aerospace Corporation, but his STEM career began during his teenage years as an intern for NASA. He is also a Challenger board member. His visit is part of the Challenger Center's 40th anniversary, focused on honoring the legacy of the Challenger crew, members, and celebrating 40 years of promoting STEM education for students. Harris shared exciting NASA projects with the students, including work related to the James Webb Space Telescope.
Kind of opens a light to other students that there's a lot of opportunities out there and that anything is really possible.
I know at some point my time within the industry will come to an end. And so how we intentionally
fostering this sense of creativity within the next generation that's going to continue to travel and carry them into the stars, no pun intended.
Well, the event also included a student-moderated Q&A featuring Bangor High School STEM students. The Challenger Learning Center of Maine has lots of programs happening this summer, and to learn more, you can visit astronaut.org. Cool opportunity there. Alrighty, folks, that is going to do it for us. From everyone here at ABC 7 News, have a great rest of your night, and for more, join us over on Fox 22 News tonight at 6:30.
Tonight, the holiday getaway off to a shaky start. The storms and travel delays, and the winds fueling multiple wildfires with the
check will be made payable to the credit union.
Yes.
Perfect. Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $5,000. That's it. We're done.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
Parties are excused. You may step out.
Judge Judy continues in a moment. And on the next Judge Judy.
My opinion's the only one that counts.
I ended up getting my own car because she wanted the car back.
She's very proud and very strong, but not to recognize that she was wrong.
Because she was helping me out. She was helping me out.
To stand up to her wrong and move on, I'm very disappointed with her.
Get the car in my name. I mean, get the car in her name. She was just helping me.
No more loans, but I would still love to help her.
Is what it is.
I mean, I'm not going to be like she said, what it is, what it is. I still love my niece.
This is Fox 22 News Tonight.
Scores of law enforcement, family, friends, and community members gathered to remember the life of Joshua Tibbetts, a Maine game warden pilot whose life was tragically cut short last week in a plane crash. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Beth Jones. Those who knew him say he was one of a kind, equally devoted to service and his family. Our Doug Banks was at the Cross Insurance Center as attendees paid respects and shared memories.
The life of Maine game warden pilot Joshua Tibbetts was celebrated on Thursday.
I will hold you in my broken heart always.
Law enforcement from across Maine escorted the 50-year-old into the Cross Insurance Center. Loved ones surrounding his flag-draped casket.